one joke that he does like with Mo Sizlek, but instead the guy just is like, "Thank you for showing me the futility in human endeavor," and then just hangs up the phone. And Bart's like, "What the fuck?"
Love it.
It's one of the best jokes from The Simpsons I've ever seen. Just like, especially because it hinges on that classic joke that he plays all the time. But I'm thinking of that right now. Just like, that is an actual exercise, like, in the futility of human endeavor. That is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so wild, like, and it's wild, right? Like, because I'm one of those people that, like, I recognize that, like, things like AI, it can be a very useful tool. There are
For sure.
applications we could use it for, right? Like real-time language translation, like the
Yeah.
universal translator in Star Trek. We could
Yeah, that'd be
turn AI
sick.
into that. It doesn't need to be autonomous. But the real issue isn't the tool itself. Like, AI has existed since the 1930s. I mean, the first AI machine is in the Smithsonian Institute Museum right now. But like, the issue is like how corporate entities utilize the tool and weaponize it for like shareholder profits, and then in turn competing with like China's development of AI, which, real or imagined, I mean, we really don't know what like China's doing with
No,
it,
but they
right?
have to be doing
It's
it.
just the
It's
tech bros are all like, oh, we gotta outpace China.
like.
So they like put all this research into it, and it's just like, it literally ruins every aspect of life, from your online experience to your ability to upgrade your computer to like everything.
Yeah, online community devalues like real life community, not inherently, but because of the way that we use the tools. Like, we're destroying like our own sense of interpersonality and community. It's kind of
Hmm.
just one of the many ways that humans devolve in an ever convenient system. Like,
In a lot of ways, it's like we've codified anxiety to the point where we no longer have to talk to a human being if we
yeah,
choose not to.
yeah, literally. We've gone from like instant service for the purposes of like convenience to literal, like you say, just nullifying the need for any kind of like human interaction whatsoever, because it just, on the off chance that it might make you feel kind of unsure or nervous or whatever. You can't feed
So
into,
here's
but
what I'm
that's
gonna
like a
do.
warning. That's the body's like warnings are important. So we definitely delve into that category of like we're shutting ourselves off to our natural warning systems.
Mhm. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna engage in maximum degeneracy for about 5 seconds, and I'm going to make the most audible bong rip into my mic as I do the thing. And I'll only do it once because I know how you feel about it, but you know me and you know that I have to do it, and here it goes.
You're probably gonna cut, but okay.
Nope.
If you guys have a prime, slap that prime on the table like a big fucking cock. Show everybody that you have a big fucking dick today and slap that prime on the fucking table right now.
I forget every single time I stream that that exists. You wouldn't think that's true, but that is 100% the truth. And every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, fuck, what have I done?
There's a streamer I follow, and every time I go to her page, the first thing I do is redeem the screaming Yoda meme.
Jesus, my alerts are so loud. Oh my god, Panda, thank you for this is the perfectly timed sub. Thank you. Holy shit, that's
Thank
loud.
you, Panda.
Whew. What's going on, brother?
Welcome in, Panda. 17 months. What a fucking Chad. Welcome in.
I don't mean to just call you out, but
Hi, Panda.
if you are chilling, you should chill for a minute because there's actually somebody else that wants to speak to
Hi, Panda. I missed you, cutie. Rawr.
you. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Hang on a second. I have my chat overlay on the screen.
So let me get this straight. You can sub to Azzy, but you can't sub to my OnlyFans? I'm kidding. No. goodness.
There we go. Kind of go on the VC fan. No, I mean just like hang about for a second because there was somebody who was actually looking for you in the stream chat the other day. And I hate that I'm setting myself up for this, but you'll understand why in a second if you just wait. I'll make it happen. I don't want this to happen, but I'm going to make it happen because so many other people want this to happen. So it's going to happen.
Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, Panda. Today you earn your namesake. You will be traumatized. No, I'm just kidding.
No, this is like a two birds one stone situation. Somebody's going to do something to annoy me, and it's going to have the inverse effect of it's going to have an effect on Panda as well. That's why it hasn't happened yet, because Panda's presence is like integral.
Oh my God! So we're talking about trickle down trauma.
Yeah, literally. Trickle down effects about to happen here.
Trickle down psychosis. I love this.
It's funny actually that you just played that sound clip, because if all goes according to plan right now, you're about to be introduced to the original annoying sound clip of the Azzy channel. My most hated piece of content that I was going to remove from my channel, but to such an overwhelming response, I agreed to keep it. But my caveat was I made it an impossible goal to achieve. And so it hasn't happened since.
Oh, I know the one. I know exactly the one.
And there just happens to be somebody who really doesn't want me to ruin their fun, who may pop in shortly to ruin.
All I'm gonna say is that's not an impossible goal. I mean, if you streamed more, like I'm already a quarter of the way there.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to make it impossible, make it 10 million points. But
no,
I mean, if you manage to save up, if you manage to save up 10 million channel points on my channel, you can delete my channel. You can make me go away forever, but you have to really spend a lot of time watching me to do it.
Yeah, so far that has literally not been a possible goal. I doubt that anybody, if they watched you every second they were live and all the hours you've been live, that they would have
attained
that.
How much do I redeem for slapping on the table? Yeah, I can keep doing that and still get to 100,000. Okay.
What is how much did you get when you click my button?
I don't know. I can tell you I have 22.6 thousand channel points.
I have infinite channel points.
Lucky.
I do appreciate that, Panda. That was pretty cool. Was that prime? No, dude, just like spend money on the channel. It's kind of like a big dick move, to be honest.
Yo, that's lovely. Little homie just reached deep into the wallet and slapped you with a $5.
It's not how much it costs nowadays, is it? No, it is. Yeah, it's fine. That's crazy to me.
I think it went up. I think it's like 6. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit more. The thing is like all of last year, I saw the thing pop up. I had my shit on like 30% off for like all of the remainder of last year, but it stopped sometime in December or whatever. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just realized.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Now you see me use it. Fuck yeah.
I'm really hoping this browser changeover is gonna improve my stability.
Same actually, because now that I've done it, I'm thinking to myself like, there could have been any because my previous browser was definitely going downhill. Like I won't deny that. Like I said to you immediately, the only reason I'm still on it right now is because it's like yeah, it's not as good as it was, but it's still pretty decent, and it has a number of features that I'm not getting anywhere else. Brave has all of those features, it seems, but it's like it's just a different layout. So, but the security upgrade. Anyway, the point I was going to say there is there was obviously an issue happening with the previous browser. So any number of problems that I've been having may have actually been related to that. You know, like the volume thing I was talking about earlier. That's just become part of my life. Like I just accepted it, and I came up with like a workaround for it rather than addressing the fact that clearly the browser was the cause of the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I'm hyped. I haven't been like hyped over a new browser in a while, but Brave is like the tops. It's just so good.
Open source, which is just prioritizing like security. That's what matters most. Like.
And built on the back end of Firefox. Like it's literally like
Oh, it's
Mozilla
the
license.
spiritual predecessor to it.
Yeah, I mean, Firefox is still around. It's just their market share is like 1%. I mean, it's the slowest death animation in tech right now. But like, yeah, Brave is literally the spiritual successor to like what Firefox was built on.
I see.
Yet another great browser that went downhill really quick.
I always thought that was like.
And it happened so gradually that by the time I changed, I didn't realize how slow and laggy it was. I just thought something was wrong with my computer.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was just getting at. Like, the reality is my browser was probably slowing a number of things down. I would have just associated with my PC being like its age rather than the browser, you know? New software is always a good feeling, to be fair.
The thing is, though, like your PC, my PC, like, yeah, they may have a couple of years on them, but I mean, it's not bad hardware.
No, it's not old.
It's not like high-end.
It's not old hardware. These are like modern machines that have a couple of years on them now. So, and that's how I treat my PC. I'm like, it should still be able to do everything. It might not be like fresh out the box feeling, but it should still be able to do everything just fine.
See, like I built my computer almost 6 years ago, but I spent so much money on it, and I researched the parts, and I got literally the best thing I could get at like the cost benefit like breaking point. And so like, you know, that coupled with the fact that new PC components only have marginal increases over previous generations, like my whole system is still a competitor against anything new.
Yeah. I tried to do the exact same thing about a year later, and I had to make like one or two small sacrifices, but you literally did that like right before the world shit in its pants, and I did it during the shitstorm that ensued. But I still
there was a time right before COVID got crazy where I just started shouting at the top of my lungs, like, if you're gonna build a computer,
do it now.
This is the time. Do it now. And that's when I did it. And like my GPU and my power supply, those were the last two components, and I was buying those literally as it was all hitting the fan.
Yeah. I had to wait a long time for some of my shit because it was like, just as that was all happening.
And now we're in a secondary silicon shortage, but it's not a real one. It's just AI data centers buying up more GPUs than they can use.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. Prioritizing those data centers, it makes sense from an economic standpoint, and you could frame it so that it's like an argument for, you know what I mean, like making advancements in that sector, like we're supporting the development of AI and this, that, and the next thing, but it has become an immediate and very, very obvious problem. Even like you were saying, I don't have an issue with like AI. It would be dumb to say like you have an issue like with AI because it's a tool. I do have an issue with the way that it is being utilized right now, and I'm not. And it's one of those conversations